Stop approaching women you know you cannot afford. You already see the woman's lifestyle. You see how she living.
So if she's already living that lifestyle all on her own, what exactly is the issue?
You know you can't afford it. Now when she asks you for money to upkeep the lifestyle that she's already living.
Wait. What exactly are these women in these scenarios doing? Why would they be asking men for money in the first place? I thought these women were strong and independent and could do things all on their own, and obviously they've been maintaining their lifestyles beforehand. But yet they would ask men for money while they're dating. That's rather giving the impression that some women aren't as strong and independent as they want everyone else to think that they are. It's either that or they just view men as walking ATMs. So which one is it?
You want to get an attitude. Go be with your type. She's not your type.
Right. They should be with their type, shouldn't they? The type of women that actually want a relationship and don't view men as just...
Stop approaching women you can't afford. Say what now?
I mean, that's right.
So, are we really just gonna be checking wallets before we, check out the character of the person, how they are? Now we're just looking at wallets. We're not looking at how this man can be a good man, a good father to my kid, a responsible man, husband. They're just looking at wallet in 2025 now. I didn't know that.
Apparently so. Everybody needs to have like gold in their wallet for diggers, gold diggers.
It's giving me gold digger vibe, because stop approaching women you can't afford. Okay, when you look at that from a different context, I see what you're saying and I don't see what you're saying, because in 2025, a lot of women are claiming that they're independent women. They have it together. They got, they got their own money. They got their everything. So really, what she's saying is that stop approaching women, up your pay grade or whatever. That's BS. Excuse me. I don't feel like necessary you have to approach somebody who you can afford or at your pay level or anything like that. There's a difference between people who are super, what's the word I'm looking for?
High maintenance.
High maintenance. Those are different type, if that's what you're talking about. These are the ones that were always spoiled. They, they get things their way. There's a lot of women out here who make a lot of money, but they're still able to be with a man. They're still able to understand that when I go home, regardless of how much my man makes, that's still my man. This is somebody that's still, responsible, somebody that's still here for me. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I agree. Women always, these days, they think that they can be independent, they can do this on their own, but yet, it is true, why would you ask for the man for money then? If you can somehow get it all together, you can figure it out all by yourself, then by all means. Then why are you bothering the man for? That's why stop approaching women you can't afford. It's kind of like giving me the gentlemen, watch out for that, There's a walking red flag. If she looks too high maintenance, if her personality's too over her head, you better run. That's what I think. The description really fits in like that for me.
Money talks. It seems like in 2025, money talks like a big thing for any date that you go to. It's like everybody just wants high status. Nobody wants heart no more. Nobody wants that good man, that good personality, that good everything. See, I grew up in Africa where a lot of men would have over 5, 7 different wives, and a lot of these men don't have it together like that. A lot of these men they have wisdom. The voices can raise these kids to be somebody, so when I look at what's going on in North America, it's like everybody's so tied up to money. Everything is money. If you don't have it together, you don't have your money together, you're not a real man. If you don't have planned your finances together, you're not a real man. A lot of women claim that they're independent, but they still want men to take care of them. So it's like, it's almost like a bunch of women nowadays don't want to work no more. You know, and I think she's a prime example of that type of woman who just, you know, want a man to go and work every single day while she sit at home and do nothing, you know. And this is the generation that we live in. It's sad, and I do understand how important it is to, you know, of course, to be dating somebody at your level, at your standard. But I think that any real woman can agree with me that what they're looking for is character, responsibility, like a man who's responsible, care, protect, and, you know, a man who provide. Like, in terms of that, I'm not talking about just like money wise, just a man who's emotionally and physically, you know, available for you whenever you.
Yeah, it seems like nowadays women want the finished product. They want a man that has it all, not like just starting up, just getting things together. They want a man that's already has it all. They don't want to be forced to do anything. They don't want to be, you know, be the cheerleader, which is kind of sad, because then it's like, so for instance, the man has it all and she just keeps taking from him. You know, at the end of the day, he's gonna feel.
How can you build if she's taking?
Yeah, she never knew where he came up like from, or how he started this and built from the bottom to the top. She's just there, an add-on. But it's like, I feel like most men are starting to understand that more, and their behavior is gonna be a bit different, and of course they're gonna be looking for multiple other women, this and that, to, you know, feed their needs.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that woman is just there. Oh, can you give me money? Can you give me this? Can you give me that? Give me all the time. Not like, oh, you work so hard, baby. Like, let me give you a massage. Let me give you a back rub. Let me, you know, let me help you out. Like, there's less and less women like that, and more of gimmies.
Yeah, there's a lot of gimme. There's less givers. They don't want to give anything in return. They don't want to be that woman that you be gladly to go to work every single day and come home to her and make sure she's home. Because here's the thing, a lot of men want to take care of our women. We want to go and work hard. We want to make sure to come home and bring in the money. We want to do all that stuff, but to the right woman. If my wife's at home, she's taking care of my kids, she's making my house a house, what the heck would I complain for? You know what I mean? But this is the thing. The women who she's talking about, the one she said, let me see. Yeah. Stop approaching women you can't afford.
Yeah.
So she said, stop approaching women you can't afford. And that's the thing. That sounds like you're buying these women. And the thing is, love, you can't really buy love, real love. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you guys think? Do you think that you should risk your wallet and start approaching women who are high maintenance, or do you think that you're okay with just dating somebody who would like you for you?
Also, I feel like stop approaching women that you can't afford. I feel like a lot of men fall for that category as they try to have women view them as, hey, I got this, I got that. Then they have to play that character,
like a high value man.
Yeah. And then what they really are. So then that just like their personality shows
that they're showing the fake personality, the fake side of them, because they know they don't have it like that. But it's like, you always have to keep up with what you show a woman, you know, on the first date. So if I take a woman on an expensive restaurant on the first date, I would have to keep up with it. If I show a woman that I'm super rich, I got my money together, I got everything together, then I would have to keep up with that lifestyle to keep that woman, because that's what I showed this woman in the first place, you know. And so that's why I feel like, as a man, you know, when we look at what she's saying in a positive, like on the right side here, I would say just go for somebody that you think love you for you, not somebody who you can afford and all that stuff, pocket watching. These are all BS. Go for somebody that like you for who you are, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna you're gonna enjoy your life. You're gonna have a good time.
You're not gonna be stressed out like, oh, what's my next move? How do I pretend that I have enough money for this date? Or how do I find a big house to make sure that she knows that I'm still rich and I'm like a high quality man?
So you're gonna have to like
you gotta keep up with your lives,
keep up
honey.
with the lifestyle and keep up with everything. So fellas, let me know in the comments, would you risk your pocket and go for a woman who, you know, who expect more from you, or would you want to be with a woman that just like you for who you are? Do you think you can keep a woman who just pocket watching, a woman who wants to know how much you have in your pocket? Or do you think that you can deal with that at your stage of your life right now? Do you think that you're okay with those type of women, or you just want to be with women that want you for you?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comment. Thank you for tuning in once again. We'll see you in the next one.